Hey everyone, and welcome to the very last of my monthly favorites for 2023. If you are new here, every month at the end of the month, I go through my personal favorites and I give you my top 5 favorites in the categories of beauty, clothing, accessories, and home lifestyle type stuff. It's a fun way to look back before we move on to the next month. And of course, today, if you are watching this the day this video goes live, it is December 31st. So let me be among the first to wish you a very, very happy new year. And let me also say that if you've been with me for any part of 2023, thank you for being a part of a fabulous year for me, both personally and professionally. Personally, big milestone, I hit 50 in March. And then professionally, I've hit a few milestones. I went over 200,000 followers here on YouTube, over 65,000 over on Instagram, over 30,000 on the LTK app, and a few others I don't need to share, but some personal and professional goals got checked off. So I'm just so thrilled that you have been here for any part of it, all of it, no matter how many years you've been around. If today is your very first video watching me, thank you for making 2023 absolutely spectacular. And here is to an amazing 2024. I'm toasting you with water, which is bad luck, so I'm not going to drink it. Okay, let's get into the actual monthly favorites, and we will start with beauty favorites. I received this as a gift this month, and I love it. I am so late to this party. It's from the brand Laniege, and I have used that for years. Love the tub of their actual thick lip balm for chapped lips, but this is Lip Glowy Balm. It's in a squeezy tube. Has a little slanted applicator, comes in different tints. I love wearing this on its own for just a little extra hydration during the day over a lip liner. Also adds a little bit of warmth to any lipsticks that might be running a little too cool toned. It's fantastic and the hydration is top notch. In this category of balms and glosses, I've really been getting into them this month. Got this in PR. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss, specifically in the shade Soft Pink. I love a cool toned opaque pink lip gloss. It's been a while since one got me really excited. This one is fantastic. Again, I like just wearing this right on my lips with maybe a little bit of lip liner to kind of keep things corralled. Top of a paler pink or nude tone pink lipstick. This is just glorious. And then the last one I want to mention, funnily enough, December 2022, if you want to look back a little bit farther, one of my top selling recommendations was the Dior Glow Lip Oil. Still love, still use. And since then, everyone has launched their version of the lip oils. And one that I wanted to share is from the brand Yensa. And what I love about these, like look at this red one. We are talking some serious pigmentation here. So very similar in consistency and feel to the Dior lip oils, a little less expensive. And while this one looks really bright pink, it's basically the same exact color as the Dior lip oil in pink, but obviously like this red, really red. There's a berry that's super deep. This hot pink is really, really pink. So if you're looking for a lip oil that has a little bit more pigment, a little bit more color, I highly recommend the Yensa ones. And these have all kinds of nourishing oils. I think there's 8 different kinds of good for your lips oils. So I just wanted to point that out. Personally, the one I reach for is the pale pink one. New to my skincare and a brand new product from this line. This is the Biossance Squalene or Squalene. Still not entirely sure how to pronounce that. Ectoin Overnight Rescue Repair Cream. This stuff is super thick. As you can see, I've been digging into this. A little goes a long way. I have replaced my evening moisturizer with this one all this month. There's something magical about well, there's no magic in this jar, but there's something about this particular formula. I put this on at night. Any dry patches I've had, any flakiness, gone in the morning. So if you want your makeup to look good the next day, I would recommend putting this on the evening before. And I just slather it all over my face, down my neck. I have sensitive skin, I have reactive skin. I've had 0 issues, and I'm definitely seeing the benefits. So while I'm still using my favorite La Mer Creme de la Mer in the morning, I've replaced that at night with this. And this is significantly less expensive than the La Mer too. Beauty favorite number 3 is the Givenchy Prisme Libre Setting and Finishing Powder. And the reason that I purchased this is supposed to take down the shine, mattify in a weird way. And I say weird because it doesn't dry you up. It doesn't take away the radiance of the foundation, but if you have any extra shininess, tones it down, it blurs. I believe there are 5 or 6 shades and they go by skin tone. So I've used shade 1. I think it's a little too light for me for all over. Shade 2 seems to be just right, sort of the Goldilocks for my skin tone. But I've also used shade 3 when I filmed with Lisa J Makeup this month, and shade 3 worked really well too. don't be surprised if I add that to my collection, especially once I start using fake tan on my face again. Now for number 4, much more budget friendly, and it's 2 items. You can buy these separately or you can buy the set. So I will link all 3 options. It is the Maybelline Sky High Washable Mascara and the primer. So I love the wand on these. It's very thin and it's really bendy. And so you can really get in there and get those little lashes on the corners on either side and the lower lashes. Fantastic. It's washable, which basically means it's a tubing mascara, so I've had no issues with smudging or flaking. The primer is fantastic. I've used it with all of my mascaras. I kind of rotate through a few. So obviously it pairs well with the Maybelline one, but it also works well under my Tarte tubing. I've tried the Thrive one, the Fantasize, I've tried a new Clinique one. It's worked with all of them. What's so great about this primer is that it is black. So it's great that there is a budget-friendly option and it works really, really well. And then the last beauty product I've really been into in December are eyeshadow crayons, specifically these 2. So the first one is from Thrive Cosmetics and it's the shade, I think it's called Pill or Pilly. It looks really coppery, but when you swatch it, it's more of a lighter bronze. It's a very wearable all over the eye shade. But then I found a new shade in my favorite formulation, and this has quickly become my absolute favorite all over the lid shade, let alone eyeshadow crayon. I am not wearing it today because I've been kind of getting into beauty again and I've been purchasing a lot over the last couple of weeks, and my new eyeshadow palette that I ordered came in and I couldn't resist. I had to try it this morning. So I'm not wearing this, but this is from Laura Mercier, who makes my favorite formula of eyeshadow crayons, specifically the color Sugar Frost. I love a lighter shimmer tone all over the lid. Usually the light ones are really light. This is like the Goldilocks of shades for my skin tone, but it looks beautiful on every skin tone. This is how easy it is. You just literally twist it up and draw it where you want it. You can pat it in with your finger. This is the best all over lid shade. You don't have to do anything else. Sometimes I'll put the same, whatever bronzer I'm wearing, I'll just take a fluffy eyeshadow brush, put some of that in the crease. That's it. Set it and well, you don't set it. You just put it on and forget about it. It's fantastic. Okay, let's move on to clothing favorites. So first is this Lululemon inspired quarter zip pullover scuba hoodie. It's not scuba fabric, I can tell you that, but I love it. I was a little unsure about the cropped thing. I've long stated that I don't think leggings should be worn as pants, meaning I think your private bits should probably be covered by the top, but I don't know. I might have to reevaluate that statement. Number 2 is this quilted puffer jacket, which I'm pretty sure is inspired by something from Free People, if I remember correctly. Mine is from Amazon. When I ordered it, I didn't realize when it said puffer jacket, can you hear this? It's puffer material, like it's like a nylon feel. It's fantastic. I adore this. I love everything about it. I live in San Antonio, Texas, where we don't really experience winter like everybody else. So it gets cooler, but it doesn't get freezing cold very often. So this is the perfect weight for that kind of weather where you just want to take the chill off. It's roomy. Do not size up. Get your true size. It comes in a bunch of colors. It's been my go-to jacket this month for sure. Next clothing favorite is what you see right here, this shimmer blouse. It also comes in black. The black is more fully stocked the last time I checked than the green. I think this is pretty for the holidays, but I also think it doesn't scream holiday, especially if you get it in the black, and you can just wear it year round. It's very lightweight, fully buttons. I like that it has the no collar. It's been a week. It's been a short week, but it's been a week. Is it the mandarin collar? I'm having a brain fog. We're just gonna go with it. Okay, you know what I mean. Doesn't have the traditional collar that you see on a button down, button up, button front shirt. That's been the debate of 2023. We're not gonna continue the debate. The debate, call whatever you want. My point is, doesn't have the usual collar that will also rub on your makeup. So I love that. Elastic cuffs, interesting, but kind of handy if you're gonna wear this under a jacket. You can just hook your finger in there, slide your arm through the sleeve, and then you don't have it bunch up. So anyway, I love this, love the price point. I did size down in this. It's still quite roomy. Number 4 for clothing favorites. I love these. These are jeans. They're not leather. They're not faux leather. They're a skinny, slim, kind of slim straight. That's what I'm looking for. Slim straight coated denim. They do come in other colors. Love the black. I got mine in a 2 short because I wanted it to be a little more cropped. Does come in several inseam lengths. Talking is hard today. Comes in 3 other colors, regular and plus sizes. Comes in short, regular, and long inseams as well. Number 5, bit of a story. Seems like today it's just gonna be a long video. I hope you are comfortable. So number 5 was originally really, really expensive. Now it is on final sale, so it's just expensive. Hopefully it is still fully stocked at this point. I'm recommending this sweater, of course. I think it is stunning. I think I wore it 4 times this month. I only got photographed in it once. Why I'm recommending this, even though generally I avoid final sale, so just so you know, it is final sale. You cannot return or exchange it as far as I can tell, so buyer beware. This is an exquisitely made piece of clothing. It is cashmere, has the sequins that go all the way around, so it's essentially a built-in necklace. It's lightweight, it's comfortable, it is stunning in person, and you can wear this so many ways. I wore this, as you see here, for an event that I attended in Austin. I wore it with the black coated straight jeans for a holiday service. I wore it with regular jeans. I wore it with a pleated skirt. It's one of those pieces you're gonna wear all through the month of December and any fancy event that you have in the colder months, and you're gonna wear it year after year after year. If it's not this specific piece, find something like this and have this in your closet. You're definitely gonna get your money's worth out of it. Okay, let's move on to accessories, and I have quite a few pairs of shoes for you. I'm very excited about them. So this month I got into driving shoes, I got into loafers. Let's talk loafers first. So the obsession started with these. I was just looking for flats that were not sneakers, is basically what I was trying to do. And I started off with these, and they do come in other colors. I love this pink. It's sort of a nude tone, warm pink. I feel like it's a neutral, but there are other options. I would say that this runs true to size. It's super comfortable, goes with all the things. Then I found these. How beautiful are these? I believe these come in a few other colors as well. I love the crystals across, a little bit of an embellishment. They are very, very soft, and to me feel almost like we're moving more into the driving shoe kind of look, but it still has the traditional loafer heel, and I love the almond shape. So that's accessory favorite number 1. Then accessory favorite number 2, we went full on driving shoes. And again, these were inspired by the idea of a comfortable shoe with a rubber sole like a sneaker, but something a little more dressed up. Something, I don't want to say elegant, but not quite as all the way casual as a pair of sneakers. And the ones I really wanted are the Tod's driving shoes, which I will link if you're curious. But before I jumped into that price point, I wanted to make sure I really liked the concept. So I found these on Amazon. Sadly, I have not found the hot pink ones that I want from Tod's in an Amazon version, but I'll keep looking and let you know. Got them in what they're calling the shade beige. To me, these are a little bit of an off-white, traditional kind of loafer driving shoe hybrid with the rubber going up the back of the heel and on the bottom. And I have been wearing these instead of sneakers, not for obviously working out, but for walking around with leggings, loungewear, that kind of thing. Perfect. Love it. So if you are not a fan of the sneaker jeans combo or, sneakers outside of working out, highly recommend these. And with this particular brand, also recommend sizing down a half size. These do run big. Now let's talk about these earrings. So these very much inspired by the Bottega Veneta earrings that I am not going to pay for. I believe those are $1,300 or more. These are not them. These are from Amazon. These I think are like $12 or $13. Bottega Veneta has got to be the most copied brand between their purses and their earrings. And it's because you cannot tell the difference between a Bottega Veneta and something you bought on Amazon. I'm sorry, I've seen them both in person. I love the look, but I'm not paying that kind of money for something that is so easily copied. I love this. I can be on trend. They are very, very lightweight, but I don't have to pay $1,300 for them. Another pair of shoes I need to share with you are these. I'm calling them the tall ankle boots because they are an ankle bootie, but the shaft goes up a little bit higher on the leg. So I think these work a little bit better with dresses and skirts and with wider leg openings. So a wide leg, a cropped jean or pant that has a wider leg opening. This goes right under the hem of the jeans. It's a great look. I love this really warm tone brown, and I loved it so much I placed a second order and I got them in black. And they have a nice full zip up the side, and these do run true to size. For my last accessory favorite, I don't do this very often, but it's December. We've just had the holidays, so I'm gonna share my Hanukkah present. And I said I wouldn't pay $1,300 for a pair of earrings, but I would for a purse. Actually, fun story, I had saved up a bunch of Nordstrom notes, so technically I didn't pay $1,300 for this. I just banked them, and happy Hanukkah to me. So this bag probably won't get used until springtime because it just feels like it's more of a spring summer bag, but I've been eyeing this for about a year. This is the Chloe Small Woody, I think it's the crossbody tote. I got it in the shade Blushy Beige, so it's a very subtle pink on the canvas. I really like the color of the leather. It does come with a detachable crossbody strap, has it's open, like you don't close it. And it's just, I think, exactly what I wanted as a spring summer bag because I can carry it by its top handles and be a little fancy, or I can wear it crossbody for a more casual look. I'm seeing this with a lot of sundresses, that kind of thing. Be on the lookout for it sometime next year. And let's close things out with home or lifestyle favorites. Number one has to be this iridescent acrylic cup, I guess. Even the straw matches. Comes in 4 or 5 colors. I have it in the green. Kind of reminds me of like a mermaidy colors. You can see it reflecting in the sunlight there. It's handy. It's pretty. It's under $7. You don't have to be crazy and carry around a Stanley all the time. I do carry around a Stanley. I'll admit it. I'm one of those people. But sometimes a simple cup from Walmart is just as nice. Okay, while I've mentioned it doesn't get cold here that much in Texas, I do. I get cold. And I have been loving this faux fur covered, sorry, it's white, so the light's just gonna bounce off of this. This faux fur covered heating pad, look how long it is. So what I like to do is just plug it in, and when I'm sitting at my desk working, I just drape it across my lap. Warms me right up. In the evenings, when I get a little cold, as we're watching whatever it is we're watching, and I would love to take any streaming recommendations you have or trying to find something to watch, I just drape it on my lap, plug it in, I'm toasty, I'm happy. I love this thing. The cover itself comes off. You can throw it in the wash. If you're one of those people that gets cold all the time and no one else around you is cold, you need one of these. Number 3 on my list of home favorites are these earbuds. I keep wanting to call them AirPods. I have AirPods. I like them. I also like having a backup. These are by Raycon. I bought this pair for myself in the rose gold. Then I went on to get a set of these in black for my husband, and then we ordered 2 more for each of our kids for Hanukkah. Everybody is loving them. They charge wirelessly in this case, or you can plug it in with a USB cord. I like having an option, a backup, if you will, to my AirPods. If I can open this case, I will show you. Do you see how easily that fits in there? And it's flush with my head. It's not sticking out. It works on phone calls. It works on all the things. I can really shake my head around. Still in there. So if you're a runner or you're really active and you want to have your headphones on, love these. The battery life is amazing on them. Do I like that they also come in rose gold? Yes, very shallow, but true. So if you're looking for a nice alternative to the AirPods, and this pairs with all of my devices, highly recommend these Raycon ones. I recently did a whole best of Amazon from 2023, so if you missed that, I'll pop it up somewhere on this side of the screen. One of the things that I mentioned, it's a little bit newer to me, it's this car charger, so obviously this part plugs into your car. It has 2 retractable charging cords. These are the USB-Cs. They also have the lightning ones available. There we go. So no cords flailing around in your front seat, which is nice. It also has a USB and a USB-C port here, and it charges things very quickly. And this thing moves around, so very handy. You can get a couple of these. No one will be fighting for cords. Absolutely love this. Nina Marie Blogs was the one who recommended this, not to me specifically, but on her Instagram account, and it was a very, very good recommendation. And then lastly, I have recommended this multiple times in that video as well, but it has really come in handy this month. My fellow San Antonians, South Texans, if you're watching this, you know cedar season has started early this year. The mountain cedar pollen, which is really just a juniper bush. I don't know why we call it mountain cedar, but we do. The air is yellow. Everything's gonna be yellow soon. It's horrible. I have had endless sinus pressure for like 2 weeks now straight. This eye massager, oh my gosh, okay. I know I'm gonna look ridiculous. You pop it on, you push the button, and puffs of air, I'm gonna take this off now. Puffs of air and heat and vibration move all along, not on your actual eyeballs, but all around, all on your sinuses, all up here. If you're an allergy sufferer, if you get migraines, if you just get stressed, It's a 20-minute timer, turns itself off. It's the perfect little break from the day. Has the option of connecting via Bluetooth to your phone if you want to listen to whatever it is you want to listen to, or no music at all. Oh, this is so good. And I've heard from so many of you that took my recommendation from earlier and gave these to people for Christmas and Hanukkah and got really good feedback. If you're an allergy sufferer and you're moving into allergy season like me, get yourself one of these. This will get you through a really insufferable time. Well, that's it. That is the last recommendation for 2023. This has been an outstanding year. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope that you are all safe tonight. Whatever it is that you're doing, that you're celebrating exactly the way you want with exactly the people you want to be with. I'm wishing you a happy and healthy and wonderful 2024. I have lots of fun things planned, so I hope you're here for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next year.